going on, man? New episode of Player Politics, man. We back, man.
We back. Hope everybody enjoyed their holiday weekend. Y'all get some good food. You know, we honor those that need to be honored, man. Shout out to everybody. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, man. Comment, engage with us. We in here. Only politicians y'all need to be following. We last episode we talked about things we need to talk about, but we didn't get on everybody's favorite doctor right now. I'm gonna keep saying that too.
But look,
everybody's favorite doctor, so they're everybody's favorite doctor.
But before that, man, like how was the Memorial Day, man?
Mine was busy. Kids, like they had so much going on, birthday parties, cookouts. It was a lot. Wanted to shop a little bit, so we did a little shopping. So it was, sleep was done. Like it was no sleep, so it was always something. But I always enjoyed time with the kids, so you know what I'm saying. It was cool.
Well, our shit rained out, man. Like
that was crazy part. Yeah,
it rained out, man. Like all our little plans we had.
Yeah,
rained them over out. I ain't complaining though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. I feel you. Atlanta had some interesting weather.
We got
Atlanta was.
We got some off and on weather there. Rain for like shit.
Yeah,
we got 2.5 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Atlanta got rained out this weekend, but
I was cool with it though, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of stuff that got ruined this weekend. Like a lot of outdoor festivals. Outdoor parties that normally happen. Like Memorial Day weekend and Labor Day weekend are big weekends in Atlanta for like just hella parties, especially outside. Memorial Day Memorial Day weekend kind of signals that summer. Yeah, it's technically summer. The summer here, like it's
that's
hot.
Officially the summer, the beginning of the summer.
It's that time. The swim pool's open. It's hot. You know, if you're young, you know your girl clothes coming out, their sundresses and short shorts and all that stuff, and you know it's just party time. Like it's it's like it's time to be outside. It's hella events that be in Atlanta. Hella events like. Stuff on the Beltline, all the parties.
Oh, that Beltline, I know that thing was.
Yeah, I know Beltline. Beltline be crazy anyway. But when it get hot and it's all, it's a good weekend. You can just walk that shit, just be straight. Like you ain't even really gotta spend no money on the Beltline.
Well, that shit. I bet when the sun come back out or when the weather get back good, I know they're gonna be playing the hell out that Iceman.
But boy,
Iceman brain holes.
Hey, we got the horse. Hey, we got. Hey, I guess Nothing will ever beat from what I can remember in memory. I remember in the mid '90s, all the what we call booty shaking music. I remember that stuff just blaring out of people's cars in the mid '90s. Yeah, doing that Freaknik era and all that stuff, especially Kilo. Like when Kilo was hot, I remember when Master P came out, you heard that shit everywhere. But two albums that stick out in my head that no matter where I went, I heard it. And it's been a lot, but these two albums, Jeezy Thug Motivation, 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying. Those are two albums that when they hit, there was nowhere you could go and not hear them shit. There was nowhere you could go and not hear it. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? To me, even all the artists that have been out since before, yada yada, those are just two that I was outside and I just remember like no matter where you went, in the club, in folks' cars, they call kickbacks, but you lounging at somebody's house. I just never will forget them two albums. Just like, it was just amazing how girls, boys, men, women,
it don't matter.
Folks, like
it didn't matter,
son. Uncles, aunts, like them two albums, everybody was playing them. Everybody was playing them. So, like,
that were real hot though, son. Like that was.
That's what I.
You talking about hot? That's hot, son.
Yeah, and to me, those two albums stretched across like nationwide. Like it didn't matter where you was from. Yeah, we know 50 from New York, but you heard that shit everywhere. Yeah, man.
Everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere.
He was the hottest rapper in the game, period.
Yeah, at that time.
Jeezy was too. That's what I'm saying. The same thing with Jeezy.
The same thing with Jeezy. Yeah.
It ain't no unanimous hot nigga like that no more. Where it's just like home is, especially like an up and coming rapper like that. It ain't nowhere near nobody like that.
Yeah, somebody first album doing that. Yeah.
Nah, and we ain't seen that shit in a long time. I ain't heard that in long time.
I say Lil Baby got close.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, social media. Hey, like I said, social media is different now because you got to filter stuff more through social media. Like, and plus, I'm not outside like that no more. So I don't.
That one thing.
I'm not in
and
the
number
streets
two,
like that. So yeah.
And number two, I feel like Lil Baby took a hit because he dropped his album in COVID, like when that shit first hit.
Yeah.
And the COVID shit, when that shit first came and they shut everything down, he dropped this shit. I don't forget when he dropped this shit somewhere in that area right there.
Right.
But it was just like you couldn't really get how big it was because they say this shit so well. You don't streaming, you don't know how this shit go. Yeah. They say this shit did really good with the streaming and shit like that.
Right.
But you couldn't test it for one thing. Everything was shut down. Number two, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't get no real numbers out of this shit. You feel what I'm saying? You can't get no real numbers out of this shit.
Right.
But yeah, I say Lil Baby probably.
Look, he was the last one I could remember where it was like that one artist who had everybody going crazy, yada yada.
Yeah.
I remember Playboi Carti too. The interesting thing about Playboi Carti, the first people I heard bigging him up were young kids from New York.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that was interesting because, like, I had heard the name, but I really didn't hear the songs like that. And then it was the dude that played Tariq in Power.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the interview, and I don't know if he's from New York or not, but he was talking to somebody from New York or like a New York media, whatever you want to call it. And they were like, "Yeah, what you listening to?" And he was like, "Man, I'm listening to Playboi Carti," you know, like. I said, I know the name and I know he's from Atlanta, but I just didn't know how big he was. And after that, I'm just like he was big up there. I was just like,
but Carti,
at first it was Thug.
Yeah.
Because Thug was real big in New York. Like people don't, really speak on it, but a lot of people, people listen to Thug. They were riding with Thug real hard. So, you know what I'm saying? So I remember when Carti came out, I'm like, dang, everybody listen to Carti like that? They say, all right, cool.
But Carti came from the underground though. So it's
I'm not a hater, do you think, so?
But he came from the Atlanta underground.
Yeah.
And then he came from the Atlanta underground. That shit, that's how he did his shit. He did the shit from the underground, different areas.
Yeah.
If you went in the underground like that, you really didn't.
Yeah. You didn't
know nothing about Shawty like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was on the good shit, and then he just got so big, it just like.
And then
well,
plus that
y'all
song,
saying he underground still.
Yeah, that first song
this
he did
is
in New York, I merely rock. Because he said it.
Yeah.
Them folks in New York, like, hey, he ain't from here, but that shit, he lit, yada. So.
And he with ASAP them when he did that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was in New York like that for real. So
yeah.
But it was just like when he got, I'm talking about when he got, because I think he's still big like that. He's still underground. It just like he's still big like that. Like
yeah.
If Carti say he got a concert tomorrow, that motherfucker he gonna pack that bitch out because
easily.
Because see, you know what I'm saying? Them young niggas now they got a following.
Yeah,
of niggas that gonna listen to that shit. It don't matter, like
regardless.
The radio don't mean shit to them boys. They don't listen to that shit anyway.
Yeah, for what? If everybody on social media and all I gotta do is put my song up or my new album up on my social media, that got 1 million, 2 million followers, the hell I need radio for? That defeat the purpose. Because think about it, radio, you're not even reaching 2 million people on radio. So that many people ain't listening to it like that. So versus back in the day, you put something on radio, hit them different markets. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much in there. So
that shit over with. Just like that's why they shut down SoundCloud and all that shit because it was it was getting in the way of that shit.
Yeah.
Cause nigga put that shit out right then, and people gonna hear that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. They're like, nah, we can't get no money out of this, home. Y'all got it down.
And I even I forgot who it was, and I kind of agree with this too. One guy was like, all these radio DJs, or that have been around since the 80s and 90s, they need to move over to the more. So the guy was like, there needs to be more adult, contemporary hip hop stations. The same way they broke up rock music, and they've done like, there's a certain type of R&B stations, like they break up stations in different ways now, but they try to keep all hip hop on the same thing. It's like, I kind of agree with that, because all hip hop ain't the same, like So, and he was like, the older generation of DJ. He said some of these guys that are introducing these new songs from Lil Such and Such and IDB Such and Such, like these guys that are introducing these records are 40, 50, 60 years old, and it's like, yeah, them dudes don't need to be doing that. They need to find a kid that's, or not kid, but a young adult that's 25, 26 to be doing that, because that's they world. You know what I'm saying? And split and just have those different radio stations, whether it's satellite radio or local radio or whatever the case may be. And I was sitting, I'm like, I actually agree with that, because like granted, it'd be great to hear all kinds of hip hop on one station, but it's like it's getting to a point where it's unrealistic, because there's so many different sounds. You know what I'm saying? But and we talking about there's mature, there's still
contemporary.
There's contemporary. Then there's even like there's like an old school street and a new street. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's street rappers. There's like from a more mature standpoint. And then you got quote unquote YN street music, where it's just the drill sound and all that stuff. Like that does need to be a separation amongst radio in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear the rock music when I I used to listen to rock on radio, and man, they separated the shit out of that. Like there was a metal, heavy metal, death metal, all that. Then there was like the alternative station or the, so. But
see, that's what white people do though. White people good at labeling shit.
They love it.
Separating shit. This what it is. This what this is. This what this. That's their thing.
Yeah.
So like when we gave them nigga rap, hip hop, rock and roll, they're like, well, I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play like them niggas. I'm not trained in playing this shit. Right, so I'm gonna make punk music where I'm just gonna try to make, you know what I'm saying? And so that's a whole nother thing. Then some garage band, it's damn contemporary, it's all kind of shit.
Yeah, there's grunge, there's punk, there's heavy metal, then there's I didn't even know there was that many different types of metal until I was watching a video recently. I love corn, so I was watching some stuff, man. Now I'm not talking about corn. I'm talking about the actual band corn.
The band.
For y'all young folks that don't be knowing this shit. But the band corn, I was watching something about them, and the guy was explaining all the different types of metal, and I'm just like, I didn't know there was a difference.
I remember it was a TV. I remember it was a show on VH1 like that. They were talking about like the different categories of rock and roll, and that shit was like a bracket. You know what I'm saying? That shit was like a bracket and go all the way down.
VH1 didn't play metal.
Yeah,
they only played alternative and maybe like Aerosmith and that type, Red Hot Chili Peppers. VH1 wasn't playing Korn or Manson or that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I used to like MTV, because they'll give their people shit a certain night. Well, Saturday night, you're gonna listen to the heavy metal shit. They got their own little show right here.
Yep.
Then
you get an hour.
MTV rap. Yeah, your MTV rap got their hour-long show. Yep. And then, at night when ain't nobody looking at TV like that, we're gonna play all the damn top 100 bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And then even the afternoon, like when it hit about 11, 12, then kids come home, that's when you got all the adult contemporary and then the pop.
Yeah.
All that. But after 6 o'clock, oh boy.
Yeah.
That's when the hip hop stuff came on. That's when heavy metal stuff came on. That's when, a lot of this. So they thinking back about MTV, the way they did their programming was brilliant at the time.
Man, that shit ain't gonna lie, that shit needed right now. Cause
it is. You
ain't got no place. You ain't got no place where everybody can go.
Yeah, no one
see music. Period. And the nigga like, listen, man.
I agree.
We ain't got time to be motherfucking down setting this shit off all the time.
Yeah.
Got your one. You can wait till down this, or you can down listen to this shit. We playing all this shit, that music all the way through.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we ain't no place. Everybody going different places to do this and do that. And that's why I be saying about hip hop media, like, we dropping the ball on that shit, Shawty, because it's just like you got one region of people that's kind of like the people that look to for hip hop media, and it's just like these niggas don't know nothing about what we listening to down here. They don't know nothing about what they listen to in the West Coast or the Midwest. They don't know about them the niggas that's I'm talking about the niggas that the city fucking with.
Right.
And then you got these niggas who don't know nothing about that shit trying to critique a song, or because we talked about the Young Miami shit yesterday. Like, these niggas are trying to critique some shit that they don't know how the city fit fucking with that shit.
Right.
They ain't felt that shit in the club or girls riding down the street bumping that shit. So they just like, well, the bars ain't. It's just like, shout it ain't about all that bullshit.
Like, there's a whole movement in Milwaukee that nobody's talking about.
That's what I'm saying. I
just heard about this, and we not up there. So it'd be dope to have this thing or a show where somebody like, or series shows like, because you can do a YouTube channel, or we giving out game too. You can do a YouTube channel or like a series. You can have different people with different walks of life do this, like, because you got young people that know about these different scenes and different places. Like, that's just what they follow.
Yeah.
So there was this young dude that was like, man, there's this thing going on in Milwaukee. I was like, Milwaukee? And you forget Milwaukee's a black city, damn near. Like, it's black up there. You know what I'm saying? Hell, the Players Ball is held in Milwaukee. Yeah. So, and I was sitting there like, dang, and he named off some rappers and the sound they got, this, that, and third. I was like, and I'm not, this ain't no hate. I was just like, damn, that's dope. I'm glad they got whatever they doing up there. I don't know exactly what it is, but the fact that they got something and it's taking over the city, that's pretty dope. But there was a time where there would be a section of, whether it was on BET or MTV, where they're like, hey, let's tell you about this movement that's going on in Milwaukee. Like, just so that you can open your mind to it. Like, not saying it's gonna be this big thing, but hey, let's take you up there and let you know about these certain artists, yada yada yada. And it wasn't about how dope they are and all that stuff. It's just like, listen to the music, listen to the sound. Like, they creating their own culture up here. Like, hey, let's check it out. I do miss them days. I ain't gonna.
That's what I'm saying. I do. Cause see, niggas saying how if they good or not and then like that, it really don't matter. It don't matter what you think.
No.
But one thing, you an outsider. You don't have nothing to do with this shit. They just like the Bay. The Bay don't even give a fuck about what a nigga think. You know what I'm saying about this shit. They listen to their own type of music. Detroit like that too. They listen to their own type of music.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. I don't give a fuck what you think.
I
so
agree.
it's the same thing with Atlanta. That what we be trying to let people understand about this shit.
Yeah.
Everything y'all saying about Thug and Gunna and all these people, these niggas are listening to. These niggas gonna continue to listen to this shit. Don't matter what y'all niggas say. It don't matter about this shit. It don't matter about you talking about lyrics and bars and nigga.
Yeah. Cause you can do a deep dive into any city that same way.
Yeah.
About
it. Yeah.
You can do a deep dive into anybody's city about the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know what I'm saying? There's a rabbit hole in every hip hop city.
Yeah.
Every single one. That if those things got exposed, it make the city look bad. You know what I'm saying? So I think, of course, and it's obvious, people honed in on Atlanta because you know, we've been top notch for the last however many years.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, and it showed because people were like, oh, finally, oh, Atlanta ain't running stuff no more. It was just like
they're the most hating shit I ever heard.
It got weird because it was like, dang, you be partying down here, bro. Like,
they're the most hating shit I ever heard in my life.
Y'all live down here, y'all party down here, y'all kick it with the rappers down here. Then it was like yeah, finally. It was like, whoa, like, oh, okay, wow, all right.
But see, that's what I always said though. Cool, that's cool. Yeah. But show me what's the next wave.
It ain't
just show me the next wave. If it's over with for us, and you saying like you tired of their music, you tired of the whole culture, and you tired of all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, show us the next thing, man. Because trends and shit like that don't die like that. It don't die like that. You don't say, well, hey man, hey y'all, let's stop listening to this shit. We ain't fucking with it no more.
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
Yeah.
People stop listening to it organically. You can't just say we ain't listen to that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'll be saying. Like, that's why I think hip hop kind of fucked up, because we ain't getting the music nowhere to get heard. You feel what I'm saying? Like the new shit. I'm talking about the new shit, the shit that's bubbling up in different areas. We're getting that shit no chance to the people to hear that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because and then I think it's because people always try to find, well, pinpoint.
Yeah.
What is? I'm like, so it's a combination of so many things. You can't say it's just one thing. You can't say it's a one city thing, or it's this or it's that. I blame the fans just as much as I blame the artists, and vice versa. Mm-hmm. I blame the outlets. I blame social media. I blame everything all together. Like, radio ain't regional no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, as far as I can tell, like, you know, when I went to LA, they was playing hella LA shit. So like, it was like, yeah, we know what's going on everywhere else, but we still play our stuff out here, which was fine. Like, that's what I expected to hear when I turned on the radio out there. Like, I'm like, I wonder what's popping out this way. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it was like hella Kendrick and you know, all the shout out to all the LA artists, but you know, but it was just it's so many different things. Like, I could critique. There are things I could critique Atlanta on, but it's similar to what at the time when people were saying New York was falling off. I was like, well, if you look at this over here, that could be a reason. And same thing everywhere else. Well, why didn't this city blow up? Well, they only had one person that was popular. Mm-hmm. And you know, whether that one person didn't help out the city or whatever the case may be, maybe the country only liked that one artist out that city. Yeah. The rest of the city couldn't do it. Well, why didn't this city pop off? Well, this city didn't care about popping off. Mm-hmm. They just wanted to keep everything to them. They didn't care about being nationwide and all that. So it'd be so many different things that go into it. And so even when they just brought back the whole conversation about, oh, you know, hip hop back on Billboard, yada yada yada, and it took Drake to come back, yada yada. I'm like, hell, y'all ain't giving nobody else a chance. So what they're like, if y'all didn't give nobody else a chance and y'all was just waiting on this person to come back, of course it's gonna seem like, well, he brought it back. Hell, nobody else got a chance. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, if we not gonna give nobody else a chance, then what's the point? Like, why are we even doing that? And this not even going at Drake. Drake just do what he do. This is going at fans and media and everything. Oh, well, we had to wait for this person. So yeah, like nothing came out in 2 years. Yeah, that's what made me mad about this whole waiting thing. Like, people acted like nothing came out.
With
like,
this one, saying,
no music came out in 2 years.
But this what I'm saying, because you on the Billboard chart, that shit don't determine if the album is high or not, Shawty. Yeah. Because you on the chart don't mean shit to me. Like, I don't care about that, man.
Yeah, to me, it's bigger than him.
Yeah.
And the one thing I'll say, I'll argue anybody with this. No one artist, I don't care who it is bigger than hip hop. Nobody.
Ain't nobody bigger than the program.
Past, present, future. I don't care who it is.
Ain't nobody bigger than the program.
I know Jay-Z, Eminem, Kanye, Drake, anybody you can name, all the big name artists, them dudes don't even have to rap no more. They ain't got to rap no more. A lot of these dudes don't even have to rap no more. Yeah. But nobody's, I don't care how big they get. I don't care how many billions they got.
Ain't nobody bigger than the program.
Nobody's bigger than the program. Nobody.
That's just what it is.
I don't give a damn who they are. Nobody's bigger than hip hop. Nobody. No one artist.
Because
that power to determine
the people always, the majority gonna always determine what they like and what they don't. I don't give a fuck who you appoint to be the man. Oh, he the man now. If the people don't really fuck with that shit, it don't matter what the fuck you talking about.
At the end of the day, it don't matter. That's the biggest thing, and this goes past Drake. This goes past Cole, Kendrick, and Future, and all the top artists now. This goes past all of them. This goes towards the atmosphere, the climate, and the fans. And it's like we're condensing hip hop.
Yeah.
And it's been condensed into this thing to where I forgot who that was. Somebody just spoke on this, and I told him, I forgot who it was. My apologies. But I was sitting there like, he was speaking on like, oh, well, these people ain't making hits. Since when was that the purpose when you go in the studio?
But the shit getting tired though, man. It's getting tiring. The same talking. That's why I said the same talking points. That's what I think it is. I just think this shit is getting stale. They keep on talking about the same shit. Okay, if you say Drake is back on, he back out, so now we back on the what's name. Cool. What's next?
Right.
What's next? Do people really live with this shit? Because I seen a whole bunch of videos of this shit playing in the club and people just standing around just looking like, and I'm like, I don't understand like what y'all want to happen. Because y'all doing this, y'all trying to push a button from y'all media standpoint. Like, this is what we gonna, like these niggas see the agenda. They see niggas behind, they quote unquote picking the side of who they gonna get with. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see the Drake's people.
Fans,
you see what they coming out with.
Right.
I think people underestimate how hip to this shit that people is. I think that people think people still just blindly just walking around doing dumbass shit. Y'all use these same old tactics that y'all been used for 30 years. Y'all still trying to do this shit.
Right. To determine what's hot, what's not.
Yeah, being that's not how you be hot. You feel what I'm saying?
You can't media and journalists, you can't do all that now. It's like
that shit.
It's so much bigger than that.
Yeah,
it's so much bigger than that. There was at a time where we had to go to MTV, BET, and the people that were putting these positions at the Source and XXL and even on the, think about it, even on the underground scene.
Yeah,
a lot of us went to Murder Dog and Ozone to be like, okay, who's popping as far as the underground go, because there wasn't social media. But now that there's social media, there is an MC such and such who a bunch of kids are listening to, and you say, hey man, who you listening to? Man, I'm listening to such and such from such and such. You be like, damn, who is that? You don't listen to these top artists, man? Hell no, I don't fuck with that shit. I listen to this. And it's just like, but then you'll have somebody telling you, hey man, that person ain't lit. Well, to these 28, to these 1,000 people that went to his concert at this little building, he everything to them. So
they don't give a fuck what you say.
Like, and then he has a tour. He's done a 12-city tour and sold out every show. There's this young lady from, I don't know where she's from. I'm not her biggest fan, but she got 100,000 followers on the ground, and everywhere she goes, she sell out. So who's to say?
And them people can care less about.
And they could care less.
They could care less about what Home doing on the chart. They don't give a fuck about that shit.
They do not care. They don't even. And you know what that reminds me of? A long time ago, right? Shout out my little cousin. She used to love this band called Avenged Sevenfold. And if anybody knows about the metal scene and all that, you know who Avenged Sevenfold is, right? this what's going on now reminds me of what was going on in rock music, metal music, back about. I want to say she graduated I think she graduated 2008. So I'll say around that time. This is a matter of fact, this is around the time Wayne was hot.
Yeah.
You remember when the Wayne era, right?
Yeah.
Rock music was in a space of they still had the more popular artists.
Yeah.
But a lot of metal fans and rock fans and punk fans, they were listening to whether it was underground bands. You could consider underground bands. I don't know what they consider that in rock terms, but we just use the term underground bands. And Avenged Sevenfold was big on the underground scene, like indie scene. That's what they call it. And so my cousin used to listen to them heavy. She was like, "Oh my god, they this, there. I'm going to the show. This, that, and the third." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." I had never, I know who I know. As soon as they got that big record deal and came out with their first album, first thing she said was, "It's not the same. It's just, it's good, but it's not the same. Like I like them better when they were this, that, and the third. When they only had their cult following and this, that, and the third. As soon as they got bigger, it was like, granted, they still have fans. They got millions of fans, but she said the feeling was different, and that's what I'm noticing now a lot with hip hop. Is that there are a lot of people that like they don't want. They rather have those artists, in a sense, selfishly, to themselves and that cult following. They don't want them to get. And it's cool if they do, but it's like, it's not going to, y'all don't understand this artist the way I do, yada, yada. People get selfish with that kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's that's what I'm starting to see. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but if you're a person that looks at hip hop like, man, where are the hits? And we ain't on Billboard. If you look at it like that, then this underground thing is a problem.
But that's what I'm saying. So
I think that's a bad way to look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All this shit is it's just trash. Same thing we talk about when we hear niggas with all that what you bring to the table shit. It's just like Sean, okay, Sean. Y'all done beat
after a while,
ground, Sean.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like Drake out. He out now.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He out. Yeah. So now he out. The music out. Cool. Y'all got the numbers back. He back on the charts and all this shit.
Yeah.
Great. Like let's move on now. What's the next thing? What's the next topic?
Boy, they gonna drag this shit.
That's what I'm saying. So I was like, what's the next topic, man?
Let me let me be fair, but this is to be fair to everybody.
Yeah.
There was a conversation I just saw. I don't know if I sent it to you. I want to say the guy's name is D-Rec.
Yeah.
But he had Mr. Fab and some other guys on, and they were talking. The question was, what are the Clipse overrated or underrated? To me, they're neither one. They're right where they need to be because they're too good to be underrated. Mm-hmm. But I don't think they can ever be overrated, if that makes sense. I just don't think they're ever in that space to be overrated. You know what I'm saying?
I think if you talking about, because it depends on what you're talking about. Because if you're talking about accolades and all that, that's what I be saying. These niggas put that shit into if a nigga overrated or underrated or not.
Right.
You don't talk about how good the actual artist is. Like if he's a good artist, if the Clipse, great artist. Right. Yes or no? Now it ain't too many people out here can say they're a bad artist.
Right.
But when you start talking about the sales and all that shit, they put that shit into the consideration, and then you got to say, they underrated because a lot of their albums should be bigger, sell more than what they did. But it's just like the reason. If you're a Clipse, you know the reason.
Yeah. So they hold the. So one guy was like, but they talk about the same. They talk about the same thing. They 50 years old, still talking about this, talking about that. And so one of the other dudes was like, and I had to really sit back and think. And he just made the dopest comparison. He was like, most rappers talk about the same thing. Mm-hmm. It's all in how you do it, though. And I said, true. Because he said, and he brought up an important name. He said Biggie talked about the same thing. He said, there are not that many artists that spread their subject matter. He was like, Wayne talked about certain stuff. Like, Wayne still get pushed back to this day because they were like, oh, his subject matter wasn't this, that, and the third. And a lot of rappers get that. But then he made a comparison that I thought shut down the whole thing. He was like, you know, what do we know Steph Curry for?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, that's a good ass point.
But yeah, that's true.
But then it made me think, okay, if you're an artist who talks about a certain thing, your job is to find as many ways possible to present it to the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's your job. If you are a dope boy rapper, cool. Be a dope boy rapper. But you got to find a bunch of ways to present it to us. Because you can't present it to us the exact same way you did on your first, or we'll say your underground mixtape, your first album, then your second album. After a while, you got to find a new way to give it to the people, to where it's like, oh, he's saying it, but dang, he said it over this kind of beat, or he switched up the sound a little bit, or he switched up his cadence a little bit.
But a lot of this shit be a kid 22 though, child. Because they're just like Jeez. I take Jeez for instance.
Right.
When Jeez came out, they're still snoring. We like the album. We like the mixtape.
Yeah.
But a lot of niggas just like, man, I don't want to hear that shit from Jeez, man. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Jeez just giving you more mature song. And he pretty much rapping the same way. It just he was talking about more mature shit.
It's a little bit, yeah.
Some niggas didn't want to hear that shit. They want to hear trapping. Like, and niggas just like, child, I'm not trapping no more. You know I'm not trapping no more. But niggas like, nigga, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like
it is a catch, but
so niggas always say they want something different, but then when you drop something different, they don't let these artists and needy artists be so scared to not give a fuck.
Right.
That's the only thing. That's what I respected Kanye. I respected Outkast and a lot of artists like that, because they just didn't give a fuck. They like shit, nigga.
You about to go to my point. I said the most dangerous thing an artist can do is to only present themselves one way in the first two albums. Mm-hmm. First two albums are very important, because if you at least show on those first two albums that you're eventually going to go somewhere, then it changes when you finally do go somewhere. Mm-hmm. But in the first two albums, you sound like you just stuck in that one space of whether it's partying, you know, hood shit, gangster shit, whatever. You just stuck in that one piece. Then it's like, once you try to deviate from that or mature with your music, people are gonna hit you with the, man, I don't want to hear that shit, you know, yada yada. It's like, well, damn, folks, like,
prime example, Jay-Z and that 444 shit.
Facts.
A lot of people didn't like that shit.
They couldn't stand it.
They couldn't stand this shit. They like, man, hell no, I don't want to hear that shit from no Jay-Z. They didn't want it,
and we talking about New York people too. We ain't just talking about
yeah.
Like, we ain't just talking about it was New York people that were just like, man, I don't want to hear that shit.
It's just like, Jay-Z fan, period. Like, niggas,
it was like
a lot of niggas didn't like that shit.
Mind you, I'm listening to the album like, this shit deep as fuck.
Yeah, man, I like this
shit. Deep as hell.
I like this shit, and just like he said, you want old shit by the old album, man. I'm trying to do something new, like.
But I had to give the host props. Like I said, I think his name D-Ray. I had to give the host props, because I'm sitting there like, you know, he's like, we know most of our favorite rappers for rapping about one thing. Mm-hmm. And then, like you just said with Outkast, I sat there and talked about Outkast. Outkast was rapping about all types of shit on that first album.
But see, them niggas,
it wasn't one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas would take it. If you listen to the first album, you listen to the first album, you listen to the second album, them niggas were taking risks every time they did.
Yeah, every time. And then I think what was important about Outkast and Kanye, a lot of artists have done it, is that they rapped about multiple things from where they were from their perspective.
Yeah, that's what
think about it. We talk about the hood. The hood is not one thing. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah,
the hood, there are plenty of things in the hood you can speak about.
Different angles you can take in the hood.
But you could, like, let's say you a player, right? Let's say you are the player type, and you from the hood. Your rap partner is the gangster nigga, and y'all from the hood. Y'all can rap about everything from the hood.
Yeah,
y'all different perspectives.
Yeah,
y'all can do that for 10 albums. And it'll never be the same, because you'll be like, because them two guys, he the player, he the gangster. but they made a song about Miss Johnson house where they, you go get candy and all this stuff, and how dope that used to be, and how that was a break from all the crazy stuff that was going on in the hood. They can make that on album number 4, and you'll never feel like, dang, now they switching up. Like, no, they've been talking about the hood since album 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of artists get so stuck in gangster, or party, or whatever, that when they try to do something different, it is a risk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I think they should be taking anyway, but still, like, you
gotta that's the whole thing about being an artist. You gotta know how to do that shit tastefully. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to because you gotta think when you put money into the equation, that's a whole different thing. Now you got money, now you traveling different. You ain't in the hood every day.
Yeah.
You ain't trapping no more. You got bread.
But you just said an important word. When you an artist.
Yeah.
Dudes ain't artists, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And that's the problem we got right now. A lot of the niggas, but see, ain't no money in this shit no more. Yeah. So now you don't have the niggas that's really trying to get the bag. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't trying to be artists.
Ain't no effort in this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Cause now, just like I've been saying this shit. Now, this show who the real artist is.
Facts.
Cause now you gotta get on the road. You gotta see your merch. You gotta motherfucking now sign autographs. Yeah. You gotta do a whole bunch of shit. It ain't just the label got me. They're gonna set up my tour. They're gonna do my merch. They're gonna set up my interviews and all that shit. Nah, you gotta go on there and then on top of that, you gotta create your own content now. Then you gotta hire a nigga to do your content and set up your page and all. Man, it's a whole bunch of shit that back in the day the label did all that bullshit.
Yeah, and please work on your stage show.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God. Please work on your stage show.
That shit is gone, so
please work on your stage show. That's why I'm such a fan of JID. JID to me is an artist.
Yeah.
In every sense of the word, y'all. Like not saying he the only one, but he the first person that come to mind. And I didn't even realize how old he was. I said, "Damn, bro, you in your mid-30s?" I never would have. But anyway,
JID been doing anything for a minute.
Yeah, he been doing anything for a minute. But I was just like, when I think of artistry, I'm like, listen to his albums. He take risks. He talk about all kinds of stuff. He rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, his features are crazy. Like, I'm just like, this dude, he's an artist. Like, his look, his sound, stage show, everything. I'm like, this is like what artists are supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So
if I can talk to JID, Sean, I always thought about that shit too.
Yeah,
cause you right about everything you said. But if I can sit down and talk to JID and say, Sean, I want to produce your net album before the executive producer of this shit.
Right.
I would sit down and tell him the fan base you got, Shawty.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how to say it, Shawty. The fan base you got, it's not going result in the success that you should have, because you one of the best rappers out here.
I get what you're saying.
I think his
fan base is limited.
Yeah, his fan base is the sit down and critique music all day ass nigga.
Yeah.
Them niggas ain't gonna buy no tickets. Them niggas ain't gonna buy no merch. Them niggas ain't gonna buy no merch. Them niggas gonna sit down and critique your shit all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can spit a billion bars. He always been a rapper.
Yeah.
Like he gotta to me, I think he gotta, cause see J. Cole, that shit like some, it ain't too many niggas can do the J. Cole shit. It ain't too many niggas can do that shit. Like the way J. Cole just stayed as a rapidy rap nigga.
There's not, he's the only one that could do that.
Yeah, like that shit is a lot of people can't do that shit.
J. Cole comes from the same vein as I like that picture you sent. I put J. Cole in the same category. That's why I hated all this beef shit too, because like these are three different fucking rappers. But anyway, I put J. Cole in the same category with like Talib Kweli and Mos Def and
not
quite Outkast, but because Outkast Outkast found a way to get all kind of fans.
Yeah.
Because even what I call the lyricist lounge fans,
yeah,
the critique, they love Outkast.
But see, Outkast, I feel like them niggas like Funkadelics, huh?
Yeah,
like, them niggas like on one song or Earth, Wind, and Fire or some shit. Like one song, you'll get so many different things on this shit. It's just like
Bomani Jones. Shout out Bomani Jones. He described that song B.O.B. in a way that I hadn't even thought. He like, think about the song B.O.B.
Mm-hmm.
He says fast-paced song when it start out.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them spit crazy bars if you listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Then it turns into a song you can dance to.
Yeah.
He said, think about the end of the song. You're going to church.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting there thinking, you just talking, I was like, and because he said to him that he said that's the greatest hip hop song because of all the different feelings.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
And I said, damn, that's a good ass point. Because B.O.B. was one of my favorite songs, but I never thought about it past. I just love the damn song.
But that's Outkast though, Sean.
Yeah, that's Cash though. Yeah, absolutely.
Like like one of my favorite songs, the whole world.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to the song, you like, Shawty, you ain't gonna expect no hip hop group to do no shit like that.
Yeah.
But at the same way, when I talk to some of my older partners and shit like that, they talk about Tribe Called Quest, niggas just like, man, I'm doing so much shit. Yeah, but like you ain't gonna never. You got to get in the tribe, man. It's just like that was before my time, but it was just like.
But they inspired Outkast though, yeah.
Yeah, but he was just like, that shit was on another level with that shit as far as like what they were trying to do.
I ain't gonna front. I listen to.
I like a couple of their songs now.
I listened to Tribe Called Quest out Midnight Marauders.
Yeah.
And this is all I said after I listened to it. I said, "Oh,
yeah,
got it." I said, got it.
Yeah.
Because the stuff they were doing, I was like, "Damn, all right." Like,
yeah.
All right. Okay. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Like it's because like I said, like you just said, it wasn't our time. Because I probably Cash came after them. That's when I really started listening to hip hop. Yeah, Biggie and all that shit. But it was like, oh, okay,
yeah,
I get it. I get it now. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Because I heard the nigga the other day. He was talking about the Chris Brown album, right? And he was saying like, I get they saying now the fans ain't resonating with the shit, and they like, why people ain't resonating with the shit? I don't really believe that, but I don't really believe that shit. But it just like I feel like they were saying, well, he got a damn the shit he doing that he keep doing ain't working. It ain't working, like whatever. And it's just like I'm sitting here looking at this shit, like I'm thinking from the standpoint of Chris Brown. I'm like, ain't this a bitch?
Yeah.
Like nigga, I go on tour. I flip around this bitch. I swing on the motherfucking down, swing throughout the crowd. I hit flips. I down put a video out for every song. I go in the back, go to the back. We're gonna do a meet and greet. I let these motherfuckers down there slut me out on these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Any kind of pitch I can damn hold you upside down. I can do, and then I still give you 50 songs a fucking album.
Yeah.
And you saying now, boy, that shit ain't working.
I know. Right?
Like, I'm like,
because I'm gonna be honest with you. Bad time.
Yeah.
The album came out in bad time.
Why you say that?
Anything that was gonna come out, and not because he ain't better or he ain't as popular, just because of the scope of everything surrounding Iceman. I said anything that comes out within this time is not gonna be paid attention to properly. Because what's the dude? I want to call him Black, but Six Black.
Yeah, Black. Yeah.
He put out an album.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about it.
Yeah.
And I know why. It's not because of him, not because of the album. Because everybody is so honed in on this whole
bullshit around this shit.
Things around the Iceman. And I said, when Chris Brown announced when it was coming out, I said, and I don't know how that works with the label and all this stuff, timing, release dates and all that. I'm just like, because of social media. Not because back in the day, he could have did this.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, you could have put out an album 1 week, and 2 weeks later, a bigger artist put out an album. You could have had a nice 2 weeks.
Yeah.
because back then it was just about selling the copies and you got music video and yada yada. You'd be straight, like, okay, well, 2 weeks later, this bigger artist or who people presume to be bigger, whatever, they about to come out. All right, cool. I got 2 weeks then. I can make it work in 2 weeks. I can sell an artist like Chris Brown back then. He could sell 1 million copies in 2 weeks. That would have been nothing. You know what I'm saying? But in the climate of the day with social media and people that now make content surrounding, it's 1 million opinions and 1 million videos about it. When he announced it, I said, this not going to do what he wanted to do because all the attention is going to be diverted to when Iceman dropped. And then the day of, you get 3 albums. So then I'm really like, well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just,
I to me, Shot, I just feel like, I just feel like, man, I think Chris Brown don't really give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, he came out and people that critiqued it, he came out and was like, he said some things about it. I ain't really paying attention to it, but you could tell he felt some kind of way about the critique. You know what I'm saying? Because he came out and made a video about it, but
like it was well, the last couple albums, like, okay, Breezy, that was 2022. That was 70,000.
Yeah.
1111, that was 45,000. And this was 65. So it's just like, that was number 7 on the Billboard top 200. So it's just like,
and what helped him too was announcing him and that, him
tour.
and
That's what I'm saying.
Which I thought was brilliant because I'm like, however they decide to do that concert, I personally think they should do a verses on stage, but that's just me. But I just think that'd be dope. But they might, however they figure out doing it. But I thought that was brilliant leading up to the marketing. But I was just like, either he should have dropped the album a week or 2 before he dropped it, or maybe drop the album closer to the time when the tour starts with him and us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not an expert, but I'm just thinking of how social media works. And I knew this Iceman shit was just gonna be a whole frenzy, that anything that came in within 2 or 3 weeks of the Iceman coming out, it was just gonna be like, cause everything that came out Friday, ain't nobody talking about this stuff, man.
But I think just Chris Brown shit. I just think Chris Brown is like, his fan base really don't give a fuck about this shit. It's just
no, they don't.
I really don't. To me, I just feel like a nigga saying it ain't working. It ain't working. I'm just like, like I don't like shit like that, because it's just like, you don't know my nigga.
He got with Leon Thomas.
Yeah,
that's way out of what he would normally do.
Yeah,
and he got praised for it. Everybody was like, hey man, this is dope. Like, this is something different. So I'm like, okay, he did something different.
But I'm saying the shit with Bryson Tiller, that shit went viral. So it's just like, you talking about the shit ain't working, but it's just like, his fan, they ain't studying this shit you talking. That's what I be saying about these critic, like all this hip hop media shit, man.
Yeah,
we gotta do something different, something like this shit. It's getting stale. It making the game. It making this shit stale, man. Like,
and I find it funny. I seen some of the old head hip hop journalists and how mad they get at the new people, and it's just like, you do understand that's how time works. Like, you're not going to be the go-to people for these artists to do interviews and all that. You're not going to be the go-to forever. So like, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? We
didn't know these niggas' names, they faces and they personalities and shit.
Until social media, yeah.
But now you got the nigga who supposed to be number one in hip hop media.
Yeah.
He a Drake stan. Like, he's a fucking clown. Like, this nigga's a clown. Like, it's just like, so it's just like, when we got this the number one person that's doing the shit, that's
that's what we're dealing with.
Yeah, absolutely. we kind of ugly situation, man. But let's get on your Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. You know what I'm saying?
Cheyenne, come to the front of the congregation. Don't stand up there with your fine self.
Yeah.
First off, let me go get the cons out of the way.
Don't tell them what's the
This is the problem.
Tell them what's the whole deal about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cheyenne Bryant, who a lot of people don't know how long she's been around. She's been doing, whether you want to call it therapy, life coach, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
She's been doing it since I didn't know she used to be on like the 16 and pregnant stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she was on Basketball Wives one season or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was always known as this therapist type. You know?
They got her on here as a life coach.
Yeah, life coach, therapist, yada yada. So then she goes viral off the Cam Newton interview because she called out Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Right or wrong, whether you agree or not, we ain't here to discuss that.
Yeah.
Because there was some things even I agree with her on. Then there was something like, all right, she just talking. It don't, to me, that stuff don't even, because we can watch anybody and there's going to be something we agree with, something we disagree with, whatever the case may be. And she's been on platforms, countless platforms.
Yeah.
Talking to people, consulting, therapy, yada, 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 whatever you want to call it. Now, she calls herself doctor.
Yeah.
Corey Holcomb, the comedian, was one of the first people that was out there like, she's not a doctor. I'd have checked this, I'd have checked that, yada, 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 she's not a doctor. Okay. Now, what a lot of people were upset about, especially the manosphere red pill, was how she went at Cam about something that men try to stand on, and that's a man having multiple women, multiple kids. He got the money, so he can do this, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes got mad at that. I'm keeping it a buck. What dudes got mad at?
So what her whole stand? What her whole stand was with that?
Basically, what she was telling him was, because he was trying to make it seem as though, how can I say this? Well, I'm a man and I can, I move like this, and I got baby mama here, baby mama there, but I pay for everything, and I'm the man, like and you know how dudes with money get. And basically what she was saying was, but it's still fucked up. Still creating broken homes. Yeah. Yada. Same thing she said to Nick Cannon. Same thing. And let's be clear, that's not the first person that said that to Nick Cannon. Like, just throw that out. And even Nick Cannon came out talking about, hey, I got all these kids and I can't be around them like I want to. Yeah. He said that. That came out his mouth. Then nobody called him out. He said that. So of course, when men have a narrative that they pushing, whether it's red pill, manosphere, whatever, and a woman comes out and goes against it, it's a problem. And they're going to go after that woman. The same thing on the flip side. We saw the same thing with Kevin Samuels. Yeah. Women had a narrative. Yeah, and he went against it. He said, this is why y'all single, yada, yada. And they celebrated that man's death. That's how it really got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now she's blowing up. She's blowing up. They put on everything. She on everything. On top of the fact, she fine as hell. Let's call it what it is. Yeah. Whether you like her or not, whatever. She fine as hell.
Yeah, I just wanted to get to that point right there.
Period, point blank. She fine as hell. It is what it is. Yeah. To me, where she messed up, honestly, when you start telling details of your life and you are a therapist, life coach, be careful. Yeah. Because now people can dissect your shit. Yeah. And she came out with I've been proposed to, I've been engaged, however many times she's been engaged. Relationship ain't working. And then when she went on Paul Pierce was the one that really got at her. But Paul Pierce started talking to her like, man, fuck all this doctor shit. What you really got going on? Yeah. Which I thought was cool as shit. Like, I think that's how I used to talk to him anyway. But that just, Paul Pierce just talked to her like on some players shit. Like, man, hey, get all that doctor shit. What you really got going on? What we doing? Like, what's up? And she started fumbling. You know what I'm saying? She started fumbling the conversation. So then it finally comes out recently. Yeah. He did an interview saying that I got degrees, but I ain't got to show nobody, yada, yada, yada.
That what she said?
Yeah. Like I got degrees, yada yada, but I ain't got to show nobody. I know what I did, yada yada.
Yeah.
Of course, all the real doctors, they started hitting her with where'd you get these degrees from?
Yeah.
What's your dissertation on? All these different things. One guy was like, I know what my dissertation's on. I got it right here. I got this. I got that. I can prove I'm a doctor. How come she can't prove it? She went through all that. So they, was trying to say, hey, she's not a real doctor because she can't prove none of this stuff.
Yeah.
Got. Now it's a problem. And of course, it didn't help. The Jeezy thing, she's showing skin like a mother.
I never understood what the problem with that. I didn't understand the problem with it. A doctor can't damn dress like that.
No. My issue with it was this is me. This is my personal thing. I'm big on where are you doing this type of thing.
Yeah. I
didn't think she was in the right place for that outfit.
At a Jeezy concert?
No, it was a formal. It was a black tie fit.
Mm-hmm.
What she had on, I'm like, but that's me because I'm one of those dress for the occasion for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, what she had on was like, Shaw, you don't wear that there.
Okay.
That's a black tie fit. That's suits and gowns. That's not you showing ass. Right?
See-through, yeah.
Now, if she would have wore that to somewhere that's not a formal event like that, I would have gave two. Now, mind you, there was a stylist. Shout out to this stylist. I forgot her name, but she was like, "This is how I would have styled her with that on." She said I would have put a like this sort of like dressy cover up. She could have still had on the fishnet outfit, but I would have put a cover up on that way you couldn't see vital parts and all that stuff. And then she showed like a AI rendition of it. And I said, ooh, that actually would have been sexier because you would have been looking like, damn, what's under that damn, what's under that sheer thing she got on? Because you could tell it was see-through under it. So I was like, damn, that would have been sexy because.
But the dress she had on, it was just see-through, but she had like broad panties on up under
Yeah. That was the problem. And I think, like I said, it was the event. Now, she's a beautiful woman. What she did recently with the bikini pics, I don't see an issue with that. She on the yacht. It's hot outside.
Oh, they got a problem with that too.
We know how these niggas is. They got a problem with some women here. You know, once a woman do something, they got a problem with everything she do, even if it's.
So they got her in it.
Even if it's within context, they got a problem with it. So
they got her in this. They kind of Angel Reese category, mid stage.
Oh, I'm telling you, right after that Cam Newton thing, they were checking her credentials then.
Yeah.
Because again, now let me say this too. It is dangerous to call yourself a doctor and say you're practicing something professionally, because then that's malpractice. Well, that goes against laws doing that.
Yeah.
If you're doing something professionally.
Yeah.
If she now, and somebody said this, one of them experts, whatever, they said if she just would have called herself a life coach, it'd have been totally different. But she was going by like therapist. In therapy, to be a therapist, you got to have a doctorate and all this other stuff, PhD, yada, yada, yada. So that's where the problem is. And I get that professionally because you don't want to pay for therapy or anything like that. And you think you're going to a doctor, then you find out they ain't.
So people actually were paying for therapy.
As far as I know, yeah. The way she was saying it, yeah. The way she said people were coming to her on some like, hey, I need this, I need that. Yeah. Whatever the case. Whereas all she had to really do was say, I'm a life coach. And if she would have said that, that's totally different. There's not even you just have to be believable in that sense. Yeah. To be a life coach, you know what I'm saying? Like, or people just really have to resonate with what you say and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this is what I said. All she had to do was present herself as the female Kevin Samuels, and she'd have been all right.
But I think
that's how niggas.
That's how niggas are taking her. Like she the female Kevin Samuels,
and she is.
Oh, now, so she is. So that's her style. Yeah. I never knew that.
But
only thing I really seen from her was the Cam Newton shit.
Yeah. But I've been saying this, and I keep, especially in this climate. That's what bothers me about a lot of dudes now. And this bothers me about both sides when it comes to this man-woman thing. We can always, this goes to both sides. We can always dish it out, but we can't take it.
Mm-hmm.
Both sides cannot take critique horribly.
Yeah.
Horribly.
Yeah.
If you go against something that the red pill manosphere, well, this is what we are. We men, we do this, yada, yada, alphas, yada, yada. All right, cool. But once somebody start poking holes in that armor and exposing shit, oh no, we can't see. Then let's do a deep dive on her. Let's figure out what she got going on. They do it to everybody that either goes against it or tries to debate it or whatever. They go against
on both sides.
But it happens on both sides because that's all Kevin Samuels did. That's all he did was take all this stuff that women were saying, that women were doing, and he started saying, "Hey, is this really working?
Yeah,
is this? Do you think this is right?" Yeah,
I mean, he said a little bit more than that. As far as like
he took it to me. He took it too far by personally attacking some of the women.
Yeah, like when I started seeing that, I was like, that kind of ain't my style because now you want some humiliation shit.
Yeah, that's when he lost a lot of people.
Yeah, he did about me.
Mind you.
But see,
this is how you know the difference between men and women.
His fans didn't help either though. Huh? His fans didn't help either though.
Yeah, but he was doing that to men first. He was
I know.
And when he would tell men, hey man, you look like this, you doing this. This shit ain't gonna work. Men take that kind of criticism differently. We play sports. We've had somebody tell us we suck. Like we've had somebody tell us, hey man, you're not that good, or you're not gonna make the team, yada yada yada. Women are different. Women don't get that as often, especially when growing up and all that stuff. So when he started attacking, or it's hard to say attack, but he, calling women out their name, stuff like that, it became a problem. So of course, when you have a woman that does this, and mind you, she didn't call any dude out their name, yada yada yada. To me, what she did with Cam was just called him on some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
He was. If you watch that interview, if you honest with yourself, you can hear him and be like, "All right, bro, you bullshit. Like, come on, bro."
But that's what I'm saying about the Kevin Samuels shit.
Yeah, I
say it went too much all on Kevin Samuels.
No,
it was a lot with the fans of his.
Of course,
like niggas that want to just see humiliation. Like I ain't with all that. Like
no, bingo.
Yeah,
and that's what happened with her,
and
that's how she got big with the women.
But that's what I was trying to call. That's why I call a lot of niggas who like the whole mind. But that shit, I'm like, shout it.
Yeah,
I understand what y'all niggas saying, but a lot of y'all niggas coming to this shit to see this shit and constantly looking at this shit just to see home just humiliate.
Yeah, and that's the big thing with me, man. Yeah, that's the big thing with everybody though. That's where we are in this whole man, woman, especially on the black side. Now, let me be clear too. This is happening with white folks too. Don't get it twisted. But we black, we know we got the black algorithm, yada yada.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. These people, there'll be somebody that's talking, and what we don't like, and let me be clear about this real quick. We don't like anybody that has the advantage over the opposite sex. Let me be clear on this real quick. Well, what's the dude? The King 6'8".
Yeah.
There are dudes that are like, all right, he just is what it is, right? But you got a lot of dudes that be hating on that dude.
Mm-hmm.
He can't help that he's 6'8" and whatever. Let that man do what he do. Like he outside, he can pull women without looking, whatever. Let that man do what he do. But I've noticed there are women out there who have an issue with that guy and the privileges he gets. They have an issue with the rich guy that can pull 10, 12 women and have 10, 12 women at a time, and
Yeah.
can have kids by them and ain't got to take care of none of them. Yeah, whatever. You got women that are mad at the rock stars, the rap stars, the athletes. I mean, they just out there playing with us. Shawty, you played yourself. You know what this nigga was about.
But see, that's why they try to put Drake in that category right there.
Yeah.
Of a nigga just, y'all just don't want to see him do that because he take all you nigga girls, and it's just like, nah, man. Nah.
Yeah, but
regular niggas ain't the same way we ain't nobody shitting on the King 6'8" nigga because he doing his thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Drake. Because Drake do what he do, that's what he do, but he just like,
bro, if you getting it, get it. By all means, brother.
but I'm saying, like, it just like I just don't understand. I be like, okay, what's the hate with her? Like, I understand what you saying. You got a damn like kind of like a female version of Kevin Samuel in that kind of space right there. Okay, I understand it. But it just like nigga gotta understand, man. Like, let's stop talking about the elephant in the room and tell it like it is.
Well, that's what I'm getting to. So you got people that are mad at the advantage. You have women and some men that are mad at the advantage that very few men have in the world. You got people that are that might be mad at Drake because he can do what he do. They might be mad at Chris Brown because he can do what he do. They might get mad at Stephon Diggs because he can move out. Look at how many dudes make videos about these guys and women only want the bad dudes and this, that, and the third. They want Future. They want this. They don't want the nice guys. Niggas, deal with it. Deal with it. It is what it is, bro.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Deal with it. Man, hey, look.
It is what it is.
Put your dick back on and get with the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Put your dick back on, bro. Like, for real. Same thing on the flip side. You have men and women are mad at what some might call pretty privilege, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You have people that are mad at the advantage these women have over whether it's their ability to be in multiple spaces on the internet, whether it's different platforms or TV shows or whatever the case may be. Hey, she ain't got no talent, yada yada yada. Hey, well, she make people watch the show.
But
it is what it is. So, like, you know,
but her talent is connected to her appearance.
Absolutely.
So
as most women.
That's what I'm saying.
That are outside. Let's keep it a buck. Most women.
Niggas believe
movies and on TV.
Niggas believe. Let's keep it real, child. Niggas believe a bad bitch over a damn not so attractive woman. It's just what it is.
It
like,
is what it is.
Motherfucker girl say, man, I'm a damn full-time model. I'm a damn I got my business is called damn maid service and shit like that.
Yeah.
The shit look more presentable and more. I ain't saying it is. I'm just saying it look more believable.
Right.
We need 4A1.
We are, and people got to deal with the fact that's the shallow part of people in general.
That's what I'm saying.
Point blank and pick. Think about it like this. The same thing I think we've talked about this before. Think about it like this. If a guy comes out on a podium and he got on some raggedy ass clothes and gives us a truth, right? He says something about whatever. It don't matter what it is, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at him like, all right, that sounds good, cool. Let a dude in a suit get up there and say it.
Yeah.
Or say something opposite of what he's saying.
Yeah.
Hey, come my way, come with me. I got the money. You see this suit I got on? Guess where a lot of people going? Women included.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of people go broke trying to look the part. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Think about it. Kevin Samuels wore a suit every time he got on that damn show.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
And then he would start off, hey, I'm wearing this cologne. I got this candle, suit made by such and such. You know, so he had an audience based off appearance first. Like, you know, like, he must know what he's talking about. Look what he got on.
Shit a little more believable.
It's a little more believable. People got to deal with the fact that there are people, and more women, I'd say, more women that have Call it pretty privilege. I don't care what you call it, but it is what it is. One dude made a video. Is Cheyenne Bryant? Is her success based on pretty privilege? Yes.
But like, nigga, when you see that picture of her on that boat,
bruh,
a lot of people are gonna forgive her just off of the tip. I don't care what y'all can call it thirsty, y'all can call it anything y'all. That was the same thing with Angel Reese. Niggas talking about, oh man, she ain't no good basketball player. She missed a lot of shots and all that shit. Shawty, when them folk walk in the spot, do you see her with the short, like the whole get up of Angel Reese, y'all?
Yeah.
I don't care what you call it. That's a money maker. That is a money maker.
Period, point blank.
So when she walk in the spot, that's a money maker. That's a attention grabber, a money maker. You want something like that on the team.
Listen,
simple as that.
Listen, I ain't never. It's been plenty of times. Let me be clear about this. It's been plenty of times I know of a dude and how he get down.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't talking about no illegal weird shit. I'm just talking about he a lame, he sucker shit, yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
But he has figured out a way to get women.
Yeah.
I can't hate that nigga, Sean.
Mm-mm.
Do what you do. I might not agree with it.
Yeah, you can say character here. Character wise, this nigga a piece of shit.
You might be bottom of the barrel character nigga.
Yeah.
But you done figured out how to pull women wherever you go. Hey, bro, cool. I'm not gonna hate on that. Hey, do you think? Hey, now somebody asked me, hey man, he cool. I mean, that nigga lame to me, but I'm not in the race. I don't care. Like, I got my own thing I'm doing. So,
but see,
don't
that's
matter to me. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what we saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Her character and her appearance should be two different things. But if you going off somebody off the eye test,
right?
You gonna believe her more because of how she looks, Shawty.
Yeah.
So the doctor, she can call herself Dr. Motherfucking Dr. Spock. All I give a fuck.
Right.
Them folks gonna keep going on them boats and that shit gonna always get the attention to them. Keep doing what she do.
Always. And like I said, the only thing I think she did wrong, whether she got degrees or not, if you really trying to do therapy and all that professionally without the proper credentials, you should be called out for it.
Yeah.
Especially if you go into different places saying this is what you are, yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
This all could have been flipped around just by saying you a life coach.
Yeah.
And anytime you stepped out half naked, I mean, she is a life coach. She probably letting women know, hey, work out, do this, do that, and make yourself feel better.
That's what I'm saying.
You could flip to me. She could have gone further just by doing the life coach thing without all the hassle of trying to prove this, that, and the third. Because it's like, and then you are right. Because a woman is something doesn't mean she can't put on a bikini or go out somewhere or do this, do that. I agree with you. But again, when and this is on both sides. Like I said, this is on both sides of the aisle. Once you start going against the opposite sex in a certain way, any and everything you do is going to be criticized in a way where
that's part of the game.
So when I hear dudes going at her about, like Dr. Boyce Watkins went at her about the credential side and doing the dissertation and all that stuff. Fine. He didn't talk about nothing else, and I respected that because he's a professional. He has doctorates and he's a doctor, yada yada. But they take that stuff seriously, and I get that. But
Boyce Watkins, it's a lot of questionable shit Boyce Watkins done did and said. I can say the same thing.
Oh no, of course. But I'm saying based on if we're just talking credentials of being a doctor, I understand any person that has been through any doctor, get a PhD, whatever. And they have an issue with people that are just playing doctor. I get that. Mm-hmm. I totally understand that. But outside of that, let it go, man.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Because listen, man, she don't even if you are a real doctor and you speaking on these real situations and all this shit right here. When y'all both get to the door at the club or wherever y'all going, I'm sorry, child. She getting in the door before you.
I mean,
like you can come with your doctrine. Hey man, I'm a doctor.
Speaking on that, yeah. Because then, I think too, she can exist on different planes.
Exactly,
and that's a problem for a lot of people. Again, like I just said though, you have people that hate that about men and women. They hate that this person can go here, they can go there, they can go over there, and they good wherever they go. There are people that hate that. They hate it.
Yeah,
I ain't one of them people. Hey, Charlotte, hey, would I go to her for therapy? No. But I
physical therapy. Physical therapy, I go. If she doing physical therapy, I will. But but they the same way they get on Kevin Hart. They get on Kevin Hart because you know about the roast. You know what I'm saying? They were talking about the roast.
Yeah.
We're talking about the what in that Kill Tony nigga did the little bush in there. George Floyd. Yeah. I mean, I seen the joke and I didn't like it myself. I didn't.
It wasn't funny.
Like, it wasn't funny. That kind of went a little bit too far, but Kevin Hart was just like, my nigga, like, I didn't agree with the joke either, but he was just like, nigga, I still had to sit there and do my job and motherfucking.
It's a roast.
And I'm getting roasted, like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and they get on Kel for that shit, like, man, nigga, you down there on the sellout on, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, shout like, just like you said, you can't get mad because home can go here. If that's how he, you know what I'm saying, that's how he set his shit up. Yeah, that's how he set his shit up.
And let me say this too. The only way I'm ready to crucify somebody is if they hurting kids or they just doing hella people dirty.
They going to get
business-wise.
I ain't fucking with that either. Like,
but other than that, I'm not just praising somebody failing, whether I'm a fan of them or not. There are a lot of people I'm not a fan of. That don't mean I want to see them fail at whatever they're doing. There's a lot of people I'm not a fan of, but I don't want to see them fall off and just yada yada. Because it's so many people. Oh, this person this person that, and when shit started to happen, this person. No,
that's sucker shit. That's sucker shit.
Like, come on, fam. Like,
that's sucker shit.
I don't want to see people just lose out here.
Like, to be a hater, to be a flat out hater
for no
reason. That's sucker ass shit. Like,
now, if it comes out that this person was doing dirty stuff to kids, or they just bad business with everybody,
or you a flat out coon. Like, I don't rock with a flat out coon. You know what I'm saying? Niggas who just doing that shit for your own personal gain, you will sell out everybody. I ain't with all that stuff.
Now, if you playing a game to then come around and help your own people out, cool.
And I see a lot of people that he done helped out. You know what I'm saying? I done seen a lot of people that Kevin Hart done helped out. So it's just like, I can't call him a coon. Like you
playing the game just to make your pockets fat.
Your own game, like
you ain't helping nobody. You ain't establishing nothing yet. All right, so
you out of here. You out of here.
So I think it's weird, and if you go down that rabbit hole of who's doing what, you'll be shocked of who's helping who and who ain't. Because there are a lot of people favorites that ain't helping nobody.
Ain't helping no fucking body.
Ain't helping nobody.
Y'all niggas would be conflicted if y'all figure out who they were.
If you find out who, and then there are people who people hate. That if you go find out what they doing behind closed doors, they helping damn near everybody.
Yeah.
So it's one of them things, but this man woman thing, it get on my nerves because I'm like, people be so upset, like, oh, this person doing this, shout it. Let that lady get over it, man.
That be bad.
Is it pretty privileged? Yeah.
That be bad. So this how we gonna end this motherfucker, man. Listen.
Niggas act like they fuck with ugly bitches every day. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Like, my nigga, you can be the more high ground man all you want, nigga.
Stop it, shoulder. Like, stop it.
Nigga, she getting on that boat. I don't care what you talking about. So fuck all that shit you talking about.
Bring a friend.
Yeah. I hope they look like that. So now listen, man. We up out this thing. We'll holler at y'all for Friday. Y'all for be easy, man.
Hey, keep it real with yourself. Hell.
Yeah, it don't matter. Them folks still get on that boat. Fuck what you talking about. Fuck this.
Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today.